Hello. We would like to dedicate season 1 of Where Angels Fear to my late wife, Heather Jade Odoms. Forever in our hearts, sadly missed, always loved. Thank you.
Although this location appears to be modern due to its last occupying company Realstone site developments, the site beneath the modernisation has been an active quarry since the Georgian period and potentially older. On July 2016, 35 employees were made redundant and the site was closed. Since then, the site lays derelict with only visitors who are the most curious, malicious and targets the sites. The site has suffered several arson attacks and metal thieves leaving it a devastating state. However, the site was witness to more terrifying events over the years of the service. This location changes day to night and is a psychological minefield creating confusion between the psychological and spiritual world. Come join us while we investigate Realstone Quarry tonight.
Hi everybody and welcome to Where Angels Fear. My name's Harry, the lead investigator, and tonight you join us at Realstone Quarry. Tonight we've got a big show for you. Joining me, I've got our psychic medium Richard. We'll also have Danny, our location manager, who's going to go through and tell us a little bit about the location. I just also want to say a massive thank you for our viewers on our pilot video. Keep liking and subscribing. So, in a second, I'm going to introduce you to Danny, our historian, and our location manager. You'll catch us in a second. I'd like to welcome our historian and location manager, Danny. How are you doing, Danny?
I'm alright, thank you. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you.
Good.
This location, wow.
It's big, isn't it? It is.
It's so big and
It's just a shame that people decide to destroy these places.
Yeah, I mean, it's very, very vast, big space. We've had a little walk around. We've only gone through part of the location. Would you say that's just, is it quite
I'd say you've got the other side behind us. There's a little building which you might only just see the top of us in between us. Mm-hmm. And then there's another warehouse there. Okay. And the rest of it is the quarry itself. Right. Because we're in a warehouse part right now. You'd lost me a bit earlier when I went running around the offices.
Yeah. I was like, where's she gone? She was upstairs. Yeah, I mean, obviously it's quite dilapidated. It's, you know, you got holes in walls you're going to see. There's broken windows in some of the buildings. It's like, you know.
But it's old. That's the thing. It's old. Some bits are newer. Mm-hmm. And for how long it has been abandoned, and the area it's in, mm-hmm. you expect people to come and destroy these sort of things, like the graffiti. Some people love it. Some people hate it. I personally love it. We've got Deadpool duck behind us.
There's some good
well,
stuff.
in front of us.
Yeah, there is really some really good artwork here as well at the same time, but at the same time it's getting a little bit dark and it's getting a bit creepy as well. Any information you can give us on or a bit of history on the location itself?
So I think majority of it I'm going to probably send that off to be a voiceover, mm-hmm. but I can let you know that this location, people working on the quarry have been here since Georgian times, around the late 1800s. Right. And they were still in business, I think, till about 2016, the last business, but I'm not completely sure on the dates, but we can check that.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's 2016.
Okay, we can have a look at that. And I suppose the reason we have you, Danny, as well, I mean, firstly, I'd like to welcome you to the team, so I hope you enjoy the adventures that we go on. It's going to be amazing. But also, you know, just your expertise in regards to your historian part of it. And also with the experience that you've got with these types of locations, so you do some other stuff as well on the side?
Yeah, I'm at university doing history, which goes in with the historian bit.
Perfect.
And then I run the Derelict Queen page, so the locations that are seen there, they're sort of what I research, or sort of friends will go together and we'll go to different places. Like, I'm usually the one that looks for the history, that bit of extra than just the photo of the place left behind.
Wow, amazing. Well, I hope we're going to investigate this place. We're going to grab Richard in a second, our psychic medium, and we're going to go for a walk around. We've got lots of gear with us as well today, so anybody who watched the first pilot, you've seen it was our first kind of go at it. We'd done stuff before, but in regards to like a first type of investigation, we kept it pretty simple with some of the equipment that we have, but we've got quite a bit of stuff. So hopefully we can pick some up. We've got. Ooh, I'm going to use the word tingle. It's about tingle. No, we're not going to start with the tingle stuff yet.
Not yet. Poor Richard doesn't know anything really about it. We sort of just gave him the address and told him he's...
Good shout, yeah. So Richard is quite far away from us at the minute. He's like right over there. So he hasn't really got, well, he hasn't got a clue about the history side of stuff. But well, I suppose we'll have that walk around with him in a moment. And I suppose you can tell us a few little bits as we walk around as well.
Yeah, I'll point out some things, but I'll have to keep the historian bit back a bit, like the excitement over old things that other people don't get excited over.
We need it all, whatever we get. Right, I say let's get it started. Shall we grab Richard and have a little walk around?
Sounds like a plan.
Yeah, perfect, cool. Right, Danny, we've grabbed Richard now finally. How you doing, Rich?
Nervous.
Are you nervous?
Yeah, this is probably the creepiest location I've ever been to, if I'm honest with you.
I've done my job right.
Thanks.
Done your job right. No, it's the same for me as well. It's like I say, we were saying how vast it is. It's very big. We're going to try to get around as much as we can tonight. Richard, anything you can feel on the first instance?
When you guys were filming the kind of history section or introduction section, I was well out of the way, and tingly. I feel like there's something what I'd call a creeper, which would normally be something that I'd expect if I was doing a house cleansing, if I'm honest with you.
Right.
So whether it's here or not, I'm not sure yet. It's just the energy. I'm not seeing it. I'm just kind of feeling it.
Okay.
I think when we go through history, it might explain why you've picked up on one of the things. I think it might be.
With the history, we're going to kind of bring that up a little bit later, just to see what.
Yeah. If anything comes up, then I'll say it before a voiceover.
Yeah.
That what I recognise, but we've got to work with my memory too.
That's fine. We've got a lot to work with. All our senses are working like probably overdrive.
Keep hearing boots, but I know it's just the water.
So, just want to say, in regards to the location, like I mentioned earlier, like these hangars or these large, they are like hangars, aren't they? Really?
Yeah, like big warehouses. Because it's Quarry and.
Obviously it's raining outside as well, and there's a lot of holes everywhere, so you might have heard it in the intro, there's a bit of water, and we are going to get a lot of water, so we're going to try to like discredit if we hear stuff like that, but at the end of the day, if we hear something, we hear something, and if you guys hear it, please drop a comment below, drop a timestamp if you can, that will help us even more. If you see anything, please drop a comment below so we can get a bit of idea what you can see, because not all the time what we pick up, even actually when going back to edit, we will pick up, so please do that on your side. But yeah, I think what we'll do now is we're going to start the walk around and then literally get started with the investigation. So should we go?
Let's do it.
Yeah, let's go.
Let's go.
Okay, so we're starting the walk around. How are you guys feeling?
Absolutely petrified.
Yeah, we've just had a bit of a scare. It sounded like one of the building ceilings went through. Possibly from a bird, but yeah, it's just made us a bit more jumpy.
Yeah.
What we like, so enjoy.
So Danny, what have we got around us? So I don't know how much it's going to get picked up, but right behind us.
I'll put my torch on it. Is that
there we
make it
go.
any better?
It will make it a lot better.
So I'm assuming, because I weren't able to find the maps, I was able to find the census records, but I'm assuming over here, far in the distance where you can see the background, there's a drop. That's going to be your quarry area. Then you've got some sort of warehouse, and when I used to come exploring, it used to have piles and piles of sandstone in here, so I'm wondering if it was either cutting, because they did a lot of decorative stone work here.
Okay.
Because they focus mostly on the sandstone. And then when you go to the other building, the first one that, well, not the offices, but the first warehouse we went into, you do, if you pay attention into the rafters area, you do see a bit of a crane and one of them turning plates.
Okay.
So I'm wondering if that's going to be getting closer to the distribution centre, and the offices has like the sale office as well.
Okay.
Sign.
An entity. How are you feeling?
Unnerved. It's a weird location. It throws you
Okay.
off because I've been places that are a lot older. Now, I was just thinking as you guys were talking then, I feel it's a combination of the land and the building. Because obviously when you start disrupting earth and stuff like that,
We're going to go and check them.
it will upset.
Going to go check the taps out.
It will upset the balance of things. I'm wondering if that's where the
Jesus Christ.
So when you say, sorry to stop you, when you say,
Can you bang again for us, please?
Creepy. No. Is it a person? Is it a spirit that's been here before? Again, this is absolutely pitch black, so
energy of some sort?
you won't be able to
What
see
is it?
a lot of stuff till we get some light set up properly. But yeah, I think what we'll do, Rich, is get the investigation going and see what we can pick up.
Yeah.
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 All right. We're gonna start first part of the investigation. Rich, what have we got set up firstly?
So we've got the REM pod, we've got the K2 meter out, we've got 2 cat balls. As you notice, one of the cat balls is already going off. I'm aware of a man, there's a man here. I want to put him in his early 50s, probably mid 50s. Bald, bit of hair on the sides, slacks, like brown slacks, shirt, short sleeved shirt, it's clean shaven, no glasses. He was just asking what we're doing here. I want to give him a clipboard as well. He feels like he's from the 80s, 1980s. He's got that kind of feel to him with the way he's dressed and stuff like that. Now, names aren't my forte, as you know, but I want to call him like Gary. He's a production manager. Something along those lines. He says, so I keep getting thrown off by the noises.
There's quite a lot of noises.
Right, Gary, we've got some equipment here. Can you either make one of the balls go off again for me, or you can touch the aerial, or you can use the energy to make the cat ball over there. Thank you, Gary. Thank you. Why are you still here? Can you tell us why you're still here? I've just got in my mind, I love my job. Can you do that again for us, please, Gary, just to let us know that you're here? Because I know you're here, but the people watching will want to know that you're here as well. So if you can make one of the balls go off, or you can use my energy to light up the lights on that device there.
Come on, you've done it twice. If you can do it once more, that'd be great, just to give that confirmation.
Okay, so just flick it. Can you do that again, Gary? You can use my energy. I'm rotating Lee again. You can use my energy if you want to try and light that up, just to show us that you're here with us. I mean, no disrespect. He's just saying that he doesn't like what people have done to the place.
Yeah.
He finds it quite disrespectful.
But we're not going to do that, we're just here to communicate, aren't we?
Yeah.
That's the difference.
I think he knows that. Because he's from a more modern time period, he's a bit more familiar with obviously it won't be familiar, but he's a bit more familiar with the equipment. I mean, if other people do investigations here as well, I feel he's probably already seen some of this stuff.
I know we maybe should have done it at the beginning, but just any spirits that are here, we'd just like to introduce ourselves. So my name's Harry.
I'm Richard.
And I'm Danny.
He says he knows you already.
I've come here a bit too much. Sorry.
No, he says he doesn't mind you. You're one of the respectful ones.
Aww.
He doesn't like the people. He doesn't like the graffiti. He doesn't like the graffiti at all.
Oh, that would be great when you said that. You know, like someone stamp it or dragging the foot.
So you won't be able to see it on camera, but literally the other side of this ramp or this concrete section, there's another building
and we've heard. Yeah, please. There we go. That's a lot better. Yeah, if you could keep that on, Donnie, that'd be great.
Yeah, do you want me to just put it behind the camera? Like, tilted. That way, so it don't interfere with cat balls.
So that's the other little room on the other side, and as we were just doing some general shots,
That's me.
that's Danny. As we was doing some general shots earlier, we did hear like a massive bang, but then again, it is quite exposed to the elements there, so it could have been a bird or a pterodactyl or something else. That was so loud. All right, so we're just off to the bigger building.
The bad place.
So we've got the Necrophonics app out, and we'll give that a little go. There's a lot of banging and taps going on. Okay, if there's anybody here, if there's anybody that has spoken to us a minute ago or tonight, can you please come through? Tell us your name. Can you tell us your name, please?
Yeah. I keep hearing leave. I said it twice now.
But you did say earlier that one of them didn't want us here, or they said that so and so wouldn't want us here.
Yeah, it's like
Was it Colin?
Colin wouldn't want to hear. I've got really tickly.
Is Colin here?
That was weird. I've never heard it do that before. I have to listen back, but I thought it said Richard, and then it went.
I heard the clicks after.
Yeah.
That one good.
That thing's back in here again.
Where is it?
I don't know. I can just feel it.
Yeah, it just changed all of a sudden. I don't know, I keep getting blurred up at the top of the ceiling.
Yeah, I feel.
Is there somebody still here that used to once work here? That was fucking footsteps. Like shoes, footsteps.
What, like working boots?
Shoes, like almost.
Could you do that again, please? Can you do it again, because I didn't hear it?
That was really weird. I thought I heard it say Tom, and then I heard like a lady's voice down the back.
Mm-hmm.
So it wasn't coming through here.
Tom. Is there Tom here?
That wasn't even on the speaker.
What did you hear?
You asked is Tommy there, and it didn't go off on there, but I heard yes in the corner.
Yeah,
And that's why my mouth was like, what? So Tom, you sound quite strong, mate. You've got some energy. What's the light? What's the light? Oh no, it's gone. Oh no, it just looked like someone walking up past them. It just went light all of a sudden. It was only for a second.
You want me to go and have a look?
I think it was just my brain. Because it just literally, oh, that's going right. It just looked like someone was coming up the path.
It can be a bit difficult when the light's shining in your eyes and then it goes out and then it kind of...
It could just be that, it was just a bit creepy. But this keeps flashing.
Right, come forward and show yourself.
Stop there. That sounds very controlling.
So many this is...
It literally sounds like someone walking around.
This is good.
Is that Elizabeth?
Might have been something like that.
Is there a lady called Elizabeth here?
Is there somebody who can communicate with us through this device? We've come to see you.
How's that someone's muttering?
There's definitely times where you hear like slow muttering of voice. I've heard that loads that way and loads that way.
I wonder if it's going to pick up on camera, you know, like
Hoping something gets picked up.
what we might not hear.
So I said Gary then.
Gary.
I thought I heard someone just go. But that's probably wind. I'm telling myself it's the wind.
Run. Do you want us to be here or would you like us to go?
I'll get out of here.
Would you like us to go?
Someone just dropped by your foot there. I don't know.
Was it me?
No, it just literally looked like something went to your foot. Like from ceiling, but I think it must have just been a raindrop.
Yeah, it could have been.
That's over here.
We're going to be going soon. This is your chance to make contact with us. Can you give us a clear name, please?
I can hear something from over there now.
That's always where I've heard it, on that side. Should we just nip round this corner?
I don't want me here. That's my drink. That was weird. That's like that. No.
I'm here, and this place is really fucking me off because I keep hearing stuff all over the place. Obviously we're hearing stuff through this, but I keep hearing stuff out there, down the back, round here.
You must be giving you an headache.
Yeah, I've got pressure headache at the back, and
Could you pick up anything if you turned it off for a second? You know where it's moving?
yeah, try.
Because like you said, you're hearing, well this is going off as well. You've been hearing stuff, so.
See that?
Yeah.
Okay, keeps going off.
Okay, so we've made it into the bigger part of this location, which is like the bigger working house, I'd say. There's a lot of noise of raindrops because, like I say, it has been raining. It's not actually raining that much outside, but it must be dripping, I suppose.
Yeah.
But yeah, this goes back all the way, so you'll be able to. Must have seen it on the video. So what we're going to do is see if we can get some audio. I can't see what I'm doing.
Did you hear that squeak?
Yeah.
Is it a whistle?
Yeah, it's like, you know, one of them.
Is that a dog?
Sounds
Sound like a dog, doesn't it? So we are near a farm,
yeah.
but I think the farm building's quite away.
Dragging noise again, wasn't it?
Yeah, that were quite violent. Bastard. Someone's getting a bit aggressive.
That one.
Did.
Okay, so that last roar was a lot clearer.
Yeah.
And it had a bit more intensity to it.
Yeah, and it said bastard, and then it said did.
Straight after.
Aroused.
That's so strange.
Right, I'm protected by Lord Shiva the Destroyer, and you will not come near us. You will not harm us. You will respect us.
Ooh, I like fumble.
Okay, can I just take this?
Yeah, of course. I feel like, oh,
If you take that.
yeah.
Watch those cat paws, man.
So much like ragging. This is it, when police just bring police stops even though they never come up here. We think we made so much paranormal and it's not.
Why shouldn't we be here? You don't like how we're filming?
That's like, ooh.
Is it the filming?
I can't wait cat if it's a dog.
If you just open it just says you shouldn't be here. That says why, it says film.
Picture.
Yeah, and then that's it. And then that's it, simple.
But we would like to communicate. Like, could that sound like a cry?
Yeah.
That sound like a cry. Should have brought my little spirit ball. Yeah, I heard that.
Clinking or something.
It's like someone's trying to scare us off. That's not going to scare us. We'd like to talk, so if you want to come forward and chat to us, would be appreciated. We're not going to destroy anything. We're just coming here, having a look.
It's that noise, but against me.
Just watch your eyes. I saw a flash.
Oh, don't.
through.
Like a dot.
Or like an Orby theme.
No, it was further back. See where it goes through and you've got like bush there?
Yeah.
It was.
There is a light.
Am I a ghost?
Oh my
Is
God.
that just one it's thrown through?
Finish.
Okay, this is your last time to speak to us if you can. We can hear a lot of noise in the background. It sounds like walking. Can you make us 2 large taps, 2 large knocks to tell us that you're here? Can you make 2 bangs for us to tell us that you're here?
Something just feels really heavy on something.
We don't mean you any harm. All we want to do is talk to you.
I thought I saw him in front of us behind the camera. I thought I saw some kind of wispy like pads.
Okay. Was that you that made the 2 knocks? Again, we don't mean you no harm at all. We just want to communicate with you. Got Danny here on the right. My name's Harry. This is Richard on the left. Did you used to work here? Thank you. That could have been the noise from before, to be fair.
I know, it was a bit thuddier, wasn't it?
Interesting, there was 2 as well. You've been asking for
Yeah.
2.
Can you give us 2 knocks if you used to work here, please? Strangely enough, Dan, shoe noises, the walking steps.
I keep hearing coughs as well. But I'm thinking it's just there.
Just seems like a bit past there.
What, like near the tree?
Towards the left here, going that way.
I
Again.
thought I saw something near the tree walking to the left,
Could be
near the office.
noise.
But I'm not best at seeing in the dark. I just feel like a heaviness in front of me there.
I do.
Like something's come up close.
Is that you? So for everybody who's watching, I'm not sure what's getting picked up, but there's quite a lot of
I
noises.
think I imagined.
I mean, there is a lot of noise with the drips, but there are quite specific sounds. I mean, behind me there was like some, almost like somebody walking with like office shoes on, like, you know, with a heel. And it's almost like it's totally stopped, but it was really crispy, like almost like foot to the concrete type noise. Do you want us to go now?
That was a rock.
Yeah, I heard that.
Yeah.
Okay.
It got through. A little pebble got through.
Oh, like a small pebble or stone.
Yeah.
Is it more to your right?
I don't know. I feel like someone stood next to me, but I know that I'll probably just be overthinking it.
Richard, picking up anything at the minute? there's something in here, because it's so dark, I'm struggling.
And when you guys were looking that way, I was looking the other way, and I thought that I might have seen some kind of shadow movement, but as it is, you know what it's like when it's really dark, your eyes start kind of flickering around, so I didn't really want to say anything, and I didn't want, because you guys were up straight over there. I feel a little bit, as I'm talking, I feel a little bit lighter.
Okay.
But I've had that pressure headache at the back again coming on, just whilst we've been studying in the dark. It's just an oppressive place. I just don't like it. I just really don't like it. Like I say, it's not like, ooh, scary, terrified, gonna run out. It's just so confusing.
Well, I don't know about you. I nearly did it.
I feel like it. I feel like something's mimicking like a dog. Because a lot of people, they'll come here, do the thing, they'll explore, they'll do graffiti.
Yeah.
And what's the main thing that people run for? Police. And it sounds like I keep hearing police dogs.
Yeah.
Like as a way of like telling you to move on.
Can you make 2 taps like that again if that's you? Is that shoe tapping on the back? Yeah. Did you used to work here? Can you make the tapping a little bit louder? And again. Can you make it a bit louder if you can come a bit closer? No. 2 taps for yes, please. No. Okay, it's that time. We're going to pack up now. Richard's getting his stuff away.
Get out of here.
Let's get out of here.
It's so freaky in here.
Yeah,
I'm ready.
It's been mad. I think we're kind of ready. So we'll meet you back at the car where we'll be in our safe place.
No witching hour.
Right, we are back in the car.
I'm going to say it this time, safety of the car.
Wow. I'm being in there.
How you doing, Danny?
Alright, a bit freaked out, not fine.
Yeah, we're going to keep this one really quick and brief just because battery's about to die, that's one thing. But also, yeah, we've got loads to talk about, but I think we'll get it all back, and you can tell by my voice a bit cold. But yeah, I mean, what do you think, Rich?
Creepy place. Worst place I've been. Worst place I've been.
Sorry.
Danny's fault.
Is it my fault? Yeah, it is my fault, to be fair.
Do you know what? There's just so many different things going off, and I think because of how big it is, it just goes on and goes on, and you don't know where things are coming from. So it's hard to sometimes figure out where the noise is coming from, or like what is the noise actually. But yeah, I think we need some bit of time looking through the footage. Yeah. Apologise if it's a little bit shaky because where we were, like the ground's all uneven. There's things everywhere. It's like holes, manholes you can just fall into and things like that. So we've done as much as we could. But yeah, we'll catch you on the other side on episode 2. But we hope you have enjoyed episode 1, and yeah, keep subscribing and keep liking the videos, and we'll catch you next time. See you later.
See ya.
Bye.